Hello friends, welcome to my channel OrgaNatic. Today I present to you 7 life hacks which will help you arrange the spaces in your home in a convenient, comfortable and rational way. If you like videos about home organization, please subscribe to my channel and let's get started. I suppose everyone is familiar with tension rods that you would use to hang shower curtains, but they can be so much more than that. They come in different sizes, and their main perk is that they are telescopic and can be adjusted to the needed length. This shoe cabinet was purchased before we moved here, and in our new house I decided to put it here. Since it wasn't attached to the wall, it could fall forward when opening the cabinet door. To avoid this, I ordered this tension rod to secure the cabinet in a position. And then I had another idea. What if I put hooks on the rod, so it would be a perfect height for my 2-year-old to hang her jackets on too, all by herself. It turned out to be especially useful. Since it was a 5-piece set, I quickly found use for the rest of the rods. Take a look at how you can arrange cutting boards against the wall in the cabinet. This is a compact way to store them and an easy way to pull them out. And if I change my mind and decide to store them elsewhere, I can just quickly take the rods out with no damage whatsoever. I decided to use the 2 remaining rods in a hallway cabinet to store keys. Again, by hanging the hooks on the rods, you can organize multiple keys that were previously scattered all over the shelf. Another good idea is to hang an extra rod on the back of a cabinet for rarely used keys, while the frequently used keys are hung on the front. Often we tend to have a lot of necessities which we use daily occupying the horizontal surfaces. This might be convenient, though not very practical. It usually looks messy and makes it much more tedious to clean, since every item must be lifted in order to dust the surface. That is why I decided to keep all the daily necessities in this soft storage bin that you can wash when needed. This organizer helped me solve 3 problems at the same time. I can now easily dust the surface, and the bathroom looks neat. I can also move all of its contents to a different place if I want to. For this hack you are going to need an unused decorative tray and any pebbles of your choice. For example, I'm using white pebbles. Fill the tray with them up to the edges, and it's done. Now you have a nice place to store outside shoes that you do not want inside your house. Those who use fitted sheets have probably struggled with figuring out which side is long and which is short. Well, there is a hint. First, find the corner with a tag on it. That is the corner which you fasten on to the bottom right corner of the mattress. This trick I recently learned from my mother, and now I'm thinking, why didn't I know this before? It definitely made my life easier. This plastic scraper is my new best friend when it comes to household chores. I don't know what I would do without it. It makes my job keeping the house clean so much easier. The scraper which I use has 2 edges, one narrow and one wide, giving it a wide range of applications and uses. And most importantly, it works without any cleaning chemicals. This nifty tool helps me get rid of dry stains, like for example food stains on the floor. Vertical clothes storage doesn't just look really good, it is also insanely convenient. But as you keep wearing clothes, the number of stacks decreases and the whole thing may fall apart. To make sure that it doesn't happen, use bookends. They will secure the remaining stacks of clothes in place and will help to maintain order on a shelf at a reduced cost. And now I'm going to show you a way to dry clothes when your apartment doesn't have much space. Luckily, there is a good selection of ceiling clothes areas that are a modern alternative to clotheslines. They can be mounted to the ceiling of a laundry room or a bathroom. I have this drying rack myself in my home. It lets me hang wet clothes onto it, and with the help of a mechanism similar to a Venetian blind, I can pull it up and down. This is great because you don't have to stand on a stool in order to hang wet clothes to dry. And the main life hack here is this. If you are like me and have too much laundry, then you can simply combine a ceiling drying rack with a floor rack. That way we can use this space efficiently and for little money. And my question of the day is how many times a week you do laundry and how do you dry it? Or perhaps you have a dryer at home. Please share your thoughts on whether or not you think that it is worth buying it. If you like this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you next week. Bye bye!